What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you all have a fantastic day today. And today we have an airport tour of Indianapolis International Airport for you all. I really hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video. And without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Today we're going to be touring the Indianapolis International Airport, one of the nicest airports in the United States, in my opinion. One of the bigger venues for a mid-sized airport, and it is certainly state-of-the-art. And I'm really excited to take you through and show you what this airport is all about today. So I really hope each and every one of you are excited for this. And without any further delay, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. I've visited Indianapolis, I believe, 6 times now, and as a result, I do have several pictures from inside the terminal. So I'm going to show you all those today, along with some video clips, along with giving you some fun facts about the airport, and really just all you need to know from the general perspective. So first and foremost, I would highly recommend visiting here if you ever get a chance to. Again, like I said, it's a state-of-the-art facility. I believe this new terminal building was built within the last 10 years, and it is really cool. And this initial picture really gives you a grasp of kind of what you can expect here. So I'll show you an airport diagram next, and then we'll really dive into the full airport here. So I hope all of you are excited for this. Let's go ahead and get started, everybody. And once again, I'll give you a couple of fun facts as well throughout the process. So plenty to look forward to here, and I really hope all of you are excited for this. Also, these are raw pictures. I apologize that I didn't have a chance to edit them for you, but nevertheless, you'll still get a good grasp of what's going on here. So here's the Indianapolis International Airport layout. As you can tell, we are divided into 2 concourses, Concourse A and Concourse B. Concourse A hosts quite a few airlines, including Delta, United, along with Spirit, Frontier, and a couple others. Concourse B houses Southwest's large operation, American, along with Alaska and Allegiant as well. So there are some other breakups. I believe Air Canada also serves Concourse A, along with some others. So as you can see, the gates are numbered I think 3 here through 25, and then we have B1 all the way up till 25. So I don't know where A1 and A2 went, but that's all right. So here's this, and then you can see the main area, which I'll show you over here for the departures level. You have all the ticketing counters here, and then you have a really cool divide circle piece here, which is called the Civic Plaza, which is really cool. A bunch of vendor options, 2 security checkpoints, which is really nice. And then again, your fair share of vendors all throughout the concourses. And then as you can see, here's the arrival and baggage claim area. You have an escalator that comes down. We have 6 main baggage carousels. And again, you have, or rather I should say, you have a road in the middle here that comes for both levels. So that's quite nice. And again, feel free to study up on that diagram if you'd like. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started here. So this is looking down the A concourse. This picture does a really good job illustrating how open Indianapolis Airport is. And there's really good seating in the middle of the airport here, as you can see in the concourse. So that's really cool. You have a variety of vending options as well, and then you have plenty of places like Hudson News and really nice restroom facilities as well. So really cool to see that too. Then here's the center area that I was telling you about, so you can see how cool it is with the amazing architecture on the top of the roof right there. They put a huge amount of money into designing this terminal building, and I think it certainly paid off, so that's quite nice. You can also see throughout here we have some nice plants as well, and then we have, when you walk out of the Indianapolis Airport, it says home of the racing capital of the world, which is really cool because obviously the Indy 500 and the other various NASCAR events that take place in Indianapolis, so that's quite cool. So this picture is really nice, and feel free to pause on any of them. We have like 60 here, so I don't want to take up too much time on one particular image. Just want to get a really good grasp of what to expect. This is a really good picture looking out. So the escalator right in front of you, that's where the baggage carousel is. Then you can look out there, you can see the ticket counter for United right there, and then you can see they have these really nice signs. So there's one right there. It shows you where Air Canada, Alaska, Southwest, and United ticket counters are, along with the elevators. So overall, really good architecture, and that all looks really good right there. I'll also intervene some video clips throughout this video, so if you see a random pause, it's just to kind of break it up and make it as efficient as possible. A nice sunset here, but the main purpose of this picture was to illustrate what the outside looks like. I was trying to focus on sunsets, so I apologize that what would that be called? I'm trying to think, like the overhanging roof piece isn't in focus, but you can see what it's made out of there. So that was the main purpose of that image. This is a really good one here. This shows you the inside here and what these various ticket counters look like. I like how they just have it 1, 2, and numbered out like that. So you can see Legion Sun Country there and Delta at 2, and then there's that concourse map I was just showing you. You got a positive energy sign, which is really cool, along with their various counters, and it shows you the security wait times and so on and so forth. Speaking of which, this is a really good time to tell you that security at Indianapolis normally only takes 3 to 4 minutes. That diagram there shows you about that average. And then you also have 20 minutes during peak times, which is pretty good to know. And there is plenty of food and drink options, as you would expect, along with Let's see if there's any other fun facts I want to read off immediately. Along with plenty of new movements going on as well, so that's really awesome. So all really great to see right there. This picture is really good, showing you the rest of it. So this is from the southeastern side of the concourse. You can see 3 is Frontier Spirit, 4 is down there. So they're still, they have plenty of room to expand on these ticket counters. They just obviously built it with the future in mind. So that's why there's so much extra room. But as you can tell, Spirit and Frontier certainly made their presence known over here, and the Delta has a full sides to themselves. So that's really cool. But ceiling's also really important to note how great that looks. And overall, just a really outstanding architecture, and it all looks really great. So that's really cool to note. I was flying Spirit on one of these days, so you can see here's their kiosk. Really great to see all the various kiosks. Spirit has a nice presence here, and then Frontier also has a really solid offering as well, so you can see all that's going on here. So certainly great to get to see that right there. Here's the the kiosk a little bit closer up, so that's great to see. There's the Frontier one, like I was mentioning. Frontier having kiosks is kind of surprising, but nevertheless. And how about those check bags? Only 40 pounds. Pretty crazy. And then here's the better picture of that sign from the other side, so that's really cool. Also, people are supposed to stand right here to make the Indy. You can see you're supposed to be I, and then the NDY is the rest of it, so that's kind of cool. And there's a better picture of that right there, so certainly cool to get to note that. They got the feet print and the rest of it, so cool photo op. Here's a normal security line. This is typically what it looks like. This was a TSA pre-check line, and then on the far side over there, you have where the normal line is. I believe it's the A side that has TSA pre-check. I believe the others are just normal security, but certainly awesome to offer 2 security checkpoints at an airport of this size, and that really reduces the time of security, so that's quite awesome. A little foreshadowing here with this Alaska 737-900ER, which ended up being one of my flights on a MAX 9 out of this gate at B5, so that was really cool. You also got 3 different types of FedEx planes back there, which I think is a really cool component of this picture as well. Here's a nice picture overlooking the apron, so you can see we have the A gates on the right. There's a United 175 right there. Early morning hours, by the way, so that's why they're all empty. And then the B gates over there on the left, so certainly a cool picture there too. And a vertical one, because why not? Here's a really good shot looking on the escalators, looking down the concourse. So this is quite nice walking in the A. Again, you got really cool various amenities over here, and then over on the right with some restrooms and whatnot. So certainly plenty to do in these concourses, so that's certainly awesome. Here's the Spirit plane that I took, which that trip report will be coming out very soon. I can't recommend it enough, as we had the big front seat on that flight, and overall it was a great time. So definitely stay on the lookout for that trip report. Here's the gate where we were boarding as well, and you can see plenty of seating. Seat power is hit or miss. Some of the seats are good, others are not, so you just got to look around to find some. They also have these pretty cool vendors, which are kind of inside these little pulled areas, so that's certainly really cool. One of the coolest parts about Indianapolis is they have a Southwest 737 hanging from the ceiling, so here's the picture of that right here, which is super cool. I've never seen this in an airport where they've had a full-fledged aircraft hanging from the ceiling, so that's very cool to note, so that's certainly absolutely awesome right there. I have a better picture at the front, so at the very, I'll go ahead and show you since we're already so far into these pictures. Here's the better picture right here. I was trying to show this first, but then I was like, I need to show this one to start because of how cool this picture is, which since we're here, we might as well get a better look. But first and foremost, really want to respect that Southwest 737. It looks really good. Okay. Here's the gates down here. This is where Allegiant is. So really cool to note how open it is. And here's the NC power right here. So these seats are really good. Just depends on where you are. Like over there in A, there wasn't any but the Spirit gates, but then you can see here there's plenty, so that's awesome. But you can see how big these windows are, which are quite awesome. And then I think A3 rather, that's an Allegiant gate. So cool to note all that. Certainly quite a bit going on there. Okay, let's get back to where we were here. We were right here. So here's the Alaska 737-900ER once again, so really cool to see that along with the Legion over there at B3, both airlines with a solid presence. They also have these various tables here, will you license fly, and promoting the future, so great job there by I&D in that regard. Another really cool picture, the welcome to Indianapolis sign, and this is looking towards the outside. So you can see we have the departures level here on the top, and then baggage claims downstairs, so on and so forth. So that's great to see right there. Here is the Alaska check-in. Southwest has a full section to themselves too over there on the left, as you can see. Certainly nice, again, with future in mind here for sure, as there's plenty of room to expand, so that's awesome. And then as you can see right here, we have some more restrooms, so really cool to note how big and wide this all is. So that's certainly absolutely awesome right there, I'd argue. Another sign, I don't know why I got so many different pictures of this over my visits, but as you can see right here, another really good. It really is really nice though with how awesome it is. You also have a walkway on the very top, which is really cool. I'm not sure how you get up there, but overall that looks really cool. So glad to note all of that. Here's a welcome to Indianapolis, and you have all the airlines. So you can see only American was off to the right from this vantage point, and all the other airlines were straight ahead. So that's really cool to note. Here's a nice summer day here, and you can note some of the aircraft here at the A concourse, a Delta 175 and 2 United 175. So that's certainly great to get to see right there. They do have some casino machines and whatnot here as well. So trying to make all the money that you can. So certainly nice to see that. I kind of like shots like this. Here's a Delta 321 at the other gate, and then you can see A6 there going to Atlanta as well. So cool to see how awesome their kiosk look, and well, kiosk is the wrong word, monitors look, and all the various the podiums and whatnot. So all that's looking really nice. And again, here's some NC power. Just depends on where you are, but nevertheless looking good there. Really good shot looking down A once again. Pretty similar vantage point to the last one, but certainly looking very nice here. You got some tech stores and some other various amenities here too. So really cool to note all those in this process. A12 here, you can see CRJ at the gate, and then you also have small vendors like Farmer's Fridge, so that's cool. And then you got everybody waiting for their flight there, probably JFK, Boston, or equivalent. They do have some really cool welcome signs too. So welcome to Indy. This one's really nice. And you can see this is where the security outputs you here. So you go straight to the middle, and then you get out from there. So that's quite nice, which makes sense because obviously people are more I hate to use the word rush, but that's probably the right word. It makes more sense for people to get to their gate quicker rather than having the exit being right there. So anyways, this is a really cool picture at A. So you can see two American 175s at 321, a Southwest 700 there, and then a Canyon Blue 700. So really cool to see that on this beautiful summer day. And here was a popcorn vendor right here. I'm forgetting what the name was, but I did have some of it, and it was very good. So huge shout out there. Some of the best I've ever had, in fact. B5, this was going off to Seattle. Really cool to get on this flight. It was so much fun. So really, really enjoyed that, and that was a blast. So that's the gate that Alaska uses here. Sorry, this picture is absolutely terrible, but you can see the Southwest 737 again, and the cardboard stanchions are not just at Tulsa. They are at other airports. So here they are right here, and some other Southwest gates over there. So that's quite nice. This picture also does a very good job showing off some more components of Concourse B. You got a Sun King Brewery right here, more restrooms all throughout, and other vendors. So very logically placed, and overall looks really good. Also, the janitors do a really good job. Huge shout out to them, keeping the floors clean and so on and so forth. I also have to give a huge shout out to how the numbers are large, but you can see what concourse is still there. So that design, I think, was really good. And all of this is very nice and clear, easy to see. And you even got some Spanish on here too. So very impressive. Christmas tree, because why not? We can't pass up seeing that if we get a chance. Another welcome to Indianapolis, this time during the night. Still looking very good right there. Here's another picture of the various kiosks and whatnot. So all this is looking very good. I believe this was during my fall visit. As you can see, we got some leaves up there for spirits, and I see them decorating it up. That's really cool. Another nice shot here. You can see all that's going on over here and the big airline sign. So that's really cool. I think Indianapolis has about a dozen airlines or so. Here's a shot looking out with that Christmas tree. It's looking very good there. Another picture here, you can kind of see what's going on all throughout the concourse, so that's quite nice. This is the pier piece. So this is right side goes all the way down Concourse A, left goes over there to the last gate, Concourse B, excuse me. You can see more gates here. It's kind of a tough shot, but you can see what's going on. Restrooms are very prominent, which is very important. And here's my flight to Chicago on that fall day. So as you can see right here, we have a B6 looking very good. All of it staying nice and easy. Monitors are easy to read on their UI, so good job by them for keeping those strong. I guess they don't let the airlines use theirs, which is kind of interesting. So all these gates might be common use. I'm not sure, but I'm not exactly sure why it's formatted that way. So that's kind of interesting to say the least. There's the Delta Sky Club. So when you're walking right after you get out of the security on the A side, it's right over there on the right. So really cool to see that. So if you remember the United and Deltas that were over there in that previous picture, it's right aside from that on the other side. So really cool that they have a Delta Sky Club. Very cool. Another welcome to Indianapolis. This time it's in a red theme, so that's really cool to note. More restrooms. Love to see that. So certainly quite a bit going on there. Here's the baggage carousel. Finally got a picture of this. Only been down here once, and it was really nice. So really cool to get to see all this, and overall looking very good. And here's another angle of it. You got some other various that's components are the wrong word, other various entities down here too. Also really cool design here with these baggage carousels, how the bags come on this. You can't see it or any of that. It's just completely blocked off. So pretty interesting design there. There's our beautiful friend Chester here at the Alaska check-in. So certainly looking good. Contour also has one down here. So pretty interesting. There's a Southwest one, can be wide open. Sometimes it's not. Well, it just depends. And again, more operations here at Indy. Here's all the airport's awards. Indianapolis has had many awards, Airport of the Year, and just so many really sweet awards. As you can see here, we got an assortment of trophies. So certainly really cool that they get to, what's the word I'm looking for? They get to house all of these. Certainly proves how spectacular of an airport it is, and it's really cool that they have a place to represent all of these. And you can see some of the various flights up here that they facilitate as well. Certainly cool to see this here on Wednesday, July 19th, 2023. With various offerings, so that's really sweet. There's the concourse map. I probably should just turn this one up to the front. They do have the FIS facility, of course, for that Toronto service, which might be pre-clearance from Toronto anyway, but nevertheless, they do have it downstairs, which is really cool, which the international flights do have to arrive into here. I think actually American might have Cancun on Saturdays, and Frontier might have one or two as well, but as you can see right here, that veers off down over here. So from these gates, and then everybody goes into that facility, and then you go right downstairs. So all that ends up working out really well. Very good design. That all is really, really smart. Again, really, really great work on the designs here. The security line a little bit longer on this day, so glad to see that right there, looking good. There's a Delta 170 there at the gate, looking very good. And here's a wide angle shot. As you can see, we got some various aircraft here, so looking good with the 3 Uniteds. The main line was going to Denver, and then Delta once again. There's another shot of that beautiful Southwest 737. I'm not sure if that registration's fake or not, but it's November 739. Gulf Bravo, pretty interesting one right there. And then there was the flight to Kansas City. I was excited that Airlines International is going there, so that's why I took that. And a very cool service for IND as well. And then the last picture is the Southwest Heart, because why not here, Gate B25. So another really cool touch for the IND station right here. So I really hope all of you enjoyed this video. IND, again, is a really cool airport. Some of the other notes to make is economy is very fair for parking, $9 a day. Park and walks $14. Short term is $20 a day, and then valet is $27 and a minimum of $9 per hour if you're in there for only a few hours. Indianapolis offers almost 50 nonstop flights, which is really cool. And some of the flights that have multiple flights a day include Boston, Dallas-Fort Worth, Fort Myers, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, New York JFK, Seattle Tacoma, and Washington National, which is really cool. And some of the highlight vendors include Tinker Coffee Company, one in A and one in B, Indiana Pacers Courtside Club, which is fantastic. That's in the Middle Civic Plaza. And then you got, I want to do my best to pronounce this. I think it's Shopgo's Delshing. I'm not sure exactly how that's said, but it's at gate B14, the B concourse. Sun King Brewery, we saw that in concourse B, which is really cool. And you also have Harry's and Lizzie's, which is at gate A06. So it's on the other side of that Delta 321 that we saw previously. So overall, Indianapolis, really awesome. I think about 10 million passengers a year, a variety of services, and really cool to see what they've done at the airport so far. And it's really exciting to think about their future and how much is to come. So I really hope all of you enjoyed this. I'll definitely do a follow-up video if applicable, but I thought that we did a really good job covering the full airport. Sometime at these airports, I would like to just walk all the way down each concourse and just give you a full video in raw format, but it's always so busy, so much going on. So we might try that at Tulsa sometime, and then in the future, we'll see if that we can do that for other airports in the future. But again, some airports, it's a really long and large process, so we'll have to see. Maybe we'll get there sometime. But nevertheless, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Certainly a bunch going on here in Indianapolis, and I really hope each and every one of you enjoyed this. So with all that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.